Hello everyone, and welcome to a special episode of the Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, we saw the ending that you guys chose due to popular vote. But now let's see how the other half lives and see what happens when we don't pull the trigger. Yeah, that's right. This woman's not worthy to be called a mother, but they're still parent and child. And when you kill your parent, even if they're the scum of the earth, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. God damn it, it's no good. Now I'm remembering. I can't kill. It's no good. I'm no good after all. What a joke. What a complete goddamn joke. What the hell am I doing? Falling flat on my backside on the spot, I explode into roars of laughter. In the briefest of chances, but Arusu Kyoka seizes it. As I laugh with the deranged bitterness of a man who's given up on the world itself, the woman's hand leaps for the alarm button under her desk. And in that moment, I really, truly don't give a damn about her, about myself, about anything in the world. There are hurried footsteps in the corridor within seconds, the sounds of someone bursting into the secretary's office. Guess that's that. Well, yeah, for a piece of shit like me, I guess it was a pretty respectable showing. The thought fills me with something like resignation. My throbbing heart slows, the red-hot flame in the center of my mind grows cold and still. The guards in the office outside are throwing their bodies against the door, aggravated by its refusal to open. For some reason, their obvious irritation strikes me as somewhat amusing. So they're gonna break out the master key, huh? Guess that means they're probably not our people. Well, not that I particularly care at this point. It's a simple trick. Take a shotgun with a massive 12-gauge ammunition and blast away the upper and lower hinges on the left, in the area by the lock. Not pretty, but it opens just about any door, hence the nickname. Soon enough, the door smashed violently inward. A man in black burst into the room shoulder first, leading with one leg like a charging martial artist, his automatic pointed to the ground. I see. They're gonna turn me into a terrorist, huh? JB must have been the one to prepare that scenario. Wonder if I'll be able from the north or the east. Well, probably from the north. Drop my weapon, he says. Unfortunately, I already tossed my gun on the floor before you came in, Rambo. Why the hell would I bother fighting back this late in the game? Just dispose of me however you like. Ah, shit. That's right. I promised Makina, didn't I? Sorry, kid. I screwed up. Don't think I'll be able to come pick you up. I really am sorry, Makina. You don't just kill people. That's not how this works. The two security police have already placed themselves between me and Arisu Kyoka, completely sheltering her body. You wouldn't think the woman was bawling like a baby a minute ago. The instant she's standing behind someone's back, her voice gets a lot louder. That side of you really does remind me of my old man. A weak laugh, tinged with self-mockery, pushes its way out of my lungs. The largest of the SP officers reaches out to restrain me, probably looking to grab my wrist, yank it behind my back, then press my chest to the floor with his knee. Ow! The instant that massive baseball mitt of a hand seizes my right wrist with bone-crushing force, I reflexively try to pull it off free. Circling behind me, the man strikes the side of my head with a 3-stage extendable baton. A tingling warmth spreads in the back of my nose. That attitude pisses me off. He has power. I have none. I'm not even resisting. He still knocks me around. That's perfectly normal to him. Comes as natural as breathing. And all of a sudden it makes me very, very angry. My right hand twists instinctively in his grip. I lean back, shifting my weight to my waist. Pushing myself up off the ground, I jerk his wrist sharply upward as I turn to face him. Ooh. Even as I exhale the air in my lungs through pursed lips, my left hand reaches for the man's eyes, but he's ready for it. His baton falls to the ground. His open hand catches my wrist. We've each got a hold of a wrist now. It's become a contest of strength. Against a muscle monster like this, a simple grappling match isn't going to end well. With a small twitch of my captured wrist, I abruptly let the muscles in my arm go slack, no longer resisting his attempt to overpower me. The man's torso lurches forward, destabilizing his body's center of gravity. I don't give him a chance to regain his balance. Guiding his arm up and over my shoulder, I step forward, trying to use the weight of his unbalanced upper body as leverage for a throw. You know how to plant yourself. But guys who've done judo are seriously difficult to uproot. Abruptly changing tactics, I release my grip on the left wrist with a little jerk to the side. Again taken by surprise, he waves his hands in circles like a beginner on a balance beam. As I move to tackle my opponent, the SB has been hanging back to guard Arisu Kyoka and lunges at me from behind. Quickly twisting around as we tumble across the floor, I lift my legs into the air, then push forward off my back and drive my toes into the on-rushing officer's gut. Using the backlash from my kick, I roll forward over the stomach and chest of the man who collapsed with me. The momentum carries me to my feet above the prone policeman. I instantly drop my knee down to his throat like a blade of a guillotine. Maintaining the pressure, I frantically search for the gun I'd abandoned earlier, but it's already been kicked into a corner of the room, much too far for me to reach out and grab. I need a weapon. The man pinned underneath by my knee seems like a good option, but when I flip back his jacket, there's no gun strapped to his armpit. It must be a hip holster. Clicking my tongue in irritation, I reflexively grab the golden ballpoint pen peeking out from the breast pocket of his Oxford shirt. The third of Arisu Kyoka's defenders brings his shotgun to bear. You want to shoot? Go ahead. I grab the man underneath me by the back collar of his suit and tumble away, pulling his body with me as a human shield. Doesn't matter if you got rifled slugs or double-O buckshot at this range, there's no way for him to shoot me without killing his comrade as well. No one from Sacramento would ever make that choice. In the first place, not relying on firearms except when strictly necessary is a point of pride in that organization. That said, I've got 3 opponents. One of them may be out of the picture, but if I just sit here, the others will subdue me. What do I do? While I'm stalling, the man I'd knocked down with a kick to the solar plexus totters to his feet. There's no more time to hesitate. What do I do? As my eyes dart around the room, I tighten my grip on my human shield's collar, bending his body backwards like a bow against my knee. And in that moment, something slips out of his jacket and tumbles noisily onto the floor. CS, huh? It's a palm-sized spray can. Almost looks like a plain black bottle of deodorant at a glance, but the contents are without a doubt. Oh my god. Chlorobenzylindimornitrile. It's tear gas, alright? That's all you need to know. Tear gas. I quickly pick up the can and fire a blast into the face of the approaching officer. Although it certainly seems effective, it's not the kind of CS my company would be using. The chemical sprayed out as a diffused mist, so it can't be used against distant opponents. But the gas, riding the currents of the room's air conditioning, begins to flow towards Arisu Kyoka and her third guard. Struck suddenly by a plan of sorts, I jabbed the golden ballpoint pen in my hand into the side of the spray can with all my might. I instantly covered my nose and mouth with the cuff of my work uniform, tears already pouring from my eyes in streams. Pulling out the pen from the canister, I hurled a little gas grenade at the man with the shotgun. Probably acting on pure instinct as an SP officer, the man throws Arisu Kyoka to the ground, covering her body protectively with his own. Now! I leap to my feet, mouth buried in the crook of my arm, and bolt for the door. On the verge of escaping, I notice a large tabletop lighter in the shape of a goddess on the reception desk and reach out to grab it. There's the sound of a shotgun being pumped behind me. Now that I've left my shield behind, he has no reason to hold back. The impact to my right shoulder like the blow of a giant's hammer. My field of vision is instantly dyed in shades of red. The bone-shattering shock travels through my skeleton, shaking my skull violently. The 12-gauge blast is powerful enough to explode capillaries across the right half of my body. Blood forced out of its vessels gathers in my eyes. Tumbling forward through the door, I instinctively try to push myself up off the thick carpet, but my right arm's completely powerless. I collapse awkwardly to the floor. Lifting myself up a little with pure abdominal strength, I reach over to my right shoulder, or what's left of it. The muscle and flesh are just simply gone. My fingers sink easily into a massive wound. It's fine. I won't die. Okay, there's no reason to believe that. But unless I convince myself it's true, I'm going to fall to the ground and lie there paralyzed. It's fine, this is nothing. Just a scratch. Human beings don't die that easily. There's no problem here. Repeating these words in my mind like a mantra, I gather my willpower into a swirling vortex deep inside my gut. Stand up. I force my knees to push my body erect, but my legs shakes like those of a newborn foal. I can't get to my feet. From behind, the sound of a shotgun being pumped, cold dread shoots through my spine. Looking over my shoulder, I find the man with the gun scrubbing his eyes vigorously with the cuff of his suit as he hacks and wheezes painfully. He is in no shape to line up a shot, but at this range, even a blindly fired warning shot could easily kill me. I back down on my lower lip fiercely enough to draw blood, willing my convulsing legs to support my weight, begging myself to stand. I've gotta hurry. Back. I might arrive any minute. I have to get out of here now. Leaning heavily against the wall, I rise to my feet, slowly, painfully. I leave the president's office behind, the cigar-lighting goddess tucked under my arm. Just be patient, Makina. I'll definitely come pick you up. Reaching the passage, I hold the statue up to the fire alarm above and bathe it in a small blast of flame. Every emergency door in the building will be automatically unlocked when the fire alarm goes off. With this done, I can slip into and out of any floor. After pushing my way out onto the emergency staircase through the exit with the sensor I disabled earlier, I jammed the enormous light in between the handrail and the door's lever, rendering it impossible to open from the inside. Gotta get this patched up somewhere. Maybe the gunshot wound was too large a trauma to process, but it doesn't really hurt at the moment. That's because you're probably running with adrenaline right now. Give it a few minutes. It'll hurt. Some part of my brain's probably decided I'd die of shock if I became aware of that pain. I swear to God, the world's too damn round. It's impossible to walk straight. Propelling myself from one near fall to the next on trembling legs, I flee into the night.
Ohayo, Kiara. あ、先輩、おはようございます。昨日はちゃんと眠れましたか？眠れたように見える？あんなことがあったのに、眠ってる時間なんてあるわけないじゃないの。なんか先輩、少し痩せました？今朝試しに体重計に乗ってみたら、3キロ痩せてたわ。まあ、羨ましい。あなたね、そりゃあなたはいいわよ。午前0時を過ぎた時点で交代になって、家に帰ってシャワーを浴びてビール飲んでラーメン食べて寝たんでしょ。なんで知ってるんです？あなたの行動なんか簡単に予想できるわよ。私が何年この仕事やってると思ってるの？やだな、まさか私の部屋にカメラとかマイク仕掛けてないですよね。なんであんたなんかの監視のために貴重な 1% 枠を割かなきゃいけないのよ。ですよね。そんなことより現場から逃走した9029号のその後の足取りはつかめたの？いえ、それがぷっつりと途絶えたままです。最後の情報は昨夜の午前1時過ぎに 上野駅の周辺でそれらしい人物を見たという不確かな目撃情報のみですね。そう。もうどこかで死んじゃってるってことはないですかね。そう簡単に死ぬようには訓練してないわ。でも現場で対応したハム員の報告では致命傷を負わせたという話ですし、現場の視察に行ったうちの人間の話では致死量に匹敵する血痕が確認できたそうですよ。でも死体はまだ発見されていない。だったら生きていると考えるべきね。だといいんですけど。いえ、別に先輩がかくまってるんじゃないかとか疑ってませんし、9029号が生きてたらいいなとか肩を持つ発言をしたわけじゃないですよ。分かってるわよ。でも本当どこへ行っちゃったんですかね。イリスマキナの病院は誰かうちの人間は張り付いているの？いえ、誰も。イリスケからも何の依頼もありませんし、彼女もずっと病院で眠ったままで、これからどうなっちゃうんでしょう。さあね。イリスキヨカは今日の4時の飛行機で海外へ渡るそうよ。娘のサリナを連れてね。マキナは置いてけぼりですか？9029の死亡が確認できないうちは部活にタッチできないんじゃない？ああ、うちの9029はしつこいですからね。もし海外に逃げたとしてもしつこくどこまでも追いかけてくるでしょうね。何でしたっけ？そんな9029号を揶揄した言葉がありましたよね。9029に狙われるということはキレの悪いクソに悩まされるようなものだでしょ。それは12年前にキューバの麻薬カルテルの幹部が先代の9029に対して言った言葉よ。いくつ代が変わろうと9029は恐怖のナンバーですよ。エースナンバーってやつです。いつかは私も9029のケースオフィサーをすることになるんですかね。そうね。もし当代の9029の死亡が確認されて次代の9029にナンバーを引き継いだとしたら、本当に？でも自信ないな。歴代の I9029 号って言えば命令無視に公明に不服従、いつだって管理官を泣かしてきたって言いますしね。いいじゃない。程よくダイエットできるわよ。なんか先輩見てると人より早く老けそうで嫌だな。それってどういう意味かしらね。怒らないでくださいよ。おっと、いいタイミングで緊急連絡。どこから？で、なんだ、イリスマキナの病院から7時半の定時連絡です。お願い。本日の午前6時30分、イリスマキナの意識が回復したようです。そう、よかった。当人の意識はまだだいぶ混濁しているようですが、バイタルは極めて安定しているようです。そうね。後で今回の件の報告も兼ねてお見舞いに行ってくるわ。バームクーヘン持って。そう、バームクーヘンを持ってね。
Not that it took Chiara's frivolous banter seriously or anything, but I do stop at a Western-style cake shop near Risumaka's hospital to buy a bakuchin prior to my visit that afternoon. When I return to my car, the 1seg broadcast on my navigation system is still buzzing with reports concerning the attempted assassination at Arisu Global HQ last night. 1seg is Japanese digital broadcasting service for mobile devices. The contents of the stories are more or less the same no matter what channel I flip to. The crime was the work of a terrorist group of unknown nationality. The ringleader and would-be assassin was quickly overpowered by special police guarding the building, but attempted suicide. And although he was immediately rushed to the hospital, his death was confirmed in the ambulance prior to arrival. It's a shoddy, hackneyed bit of embroidery, but for some reason that's just the sort of window dressing the organism is known as the public is most eager to swallow. Most likely because a story full of holes offers more opportunity to carve about the government's response. It's more entertaining that way. One morning talk show has quickly arranged for a special panel discussion featuring an economic analyst who's become a popular early morning talking head recently, along with a military commentator who's made a name for himself through comically strident anti-American ravings. Frequent opponents currently engaging in a vigorous spit-spewing exchange of ideas.
こちらのフリップをご覧ください。このグラフはここ10年のアイリスグループの経済推移を示したグラフで、テロリストといえば一言目には北だの東だのともてはやされていますが、皆さんは某 C 国という国の存在を忘れてはいませんか？そう、世界で2番目にプライドの高い国、あの国です。
With a quiet snort, I pick up the nav system's remote control and flip from the 1-seg broadcast back to the GPS screen. Mass media targeted embroidery, Type A, Plan B. The scenario I prepared is permeating into the public disclosure much as anticipated. In 20 days, a pre-planned shakeup at the Ministry of Justice will become the new hot topic of the moment. And for the majority of the citizenry, this incident will be bundled off into a dusty corner of their memory. This chain of incidents has reached a tentative conclusion. But there's still the mystery of I-9029's current whereabouts. And one other problem, simultaneously the most trivial and most crucial element of this case, also remains unsolved. The mother who fled overseas, leaving her daughter in a hospital as though abandoning a broken toy she'd grown bored of. The question of how recent Makina will be dealt with interests me greatly. The girl hasn't simply been left behind by an indifferent mother. That's only a superficial part of the truth. It would be more accurate to say that we've used the confusion to take control of her as a potential material witness. It proves a wise bet. In compensation for a full accounting of the events that took place last night, Irisu Makina offers me extensive details concerning the Irisu clan's past history of corruption and criminal misconduct. The information in her verbal statement is astonishingly precise. Proof that her memories of the family's secret record books remains vivid and clear down to the minutest of details. That's supposed to be minutest. And so, in the form of a young woman, our organization obtains the Irisu clan's Book of the Dead, prize worthy of all we spent in its pursuit. The knowledge I gained this afternoon alone will be more than sufficient a bargaining chip to seal the Irisu's lips concerning 9029's misconduct. With the addition of one more document to the most classified files of the secret organization known as CIRS, we immediately extend a guarantee of personal security to our newest resource.
残された問題は今後のあなたの身の振り方だけれど、うちでできる限りの援助はします。何か希望は？あなた、私の話、ちゃんと聞こえている？
Her eyes are open wide, and I know she's fully alert, but for the last little while the girl's simply been staring at the apple seedlings sitting by the window with a dopey look in her eyes. Perhaps it would have been best to conceal the fact that Kazami Yuji disappeared after suffering grave injuries. In combination with this failed assassination of Makina's own mother, the shock might even prove powerful enough to trigger a relapse of her prior aphasia.
ねえ、あなた、これからどうする？帰るってどこに？
The girl no longer has any such thing. Her mother and her sister have gone overseas in search of an organ donor. Her own family wanted her dead. Under such circumstances, who could she possibly return to? And there's only one possible answer to that question.
パパ？パパってどっちの？
Her father in heaven? Or that domesticated dog of ours who seems to have fallen off the face of the earth? Well, I suppose it really has to be the latter.
風見雄二の消息はまだつかめてはいないわ。約束したの。パパが絶対に約束。そう、約束。だからもう大丈夫なのよ。放っておいてくれれば私パパと
A lonely girl in a hospital bed, dreaming of an ephemeral future. Someday, the prince will come and carry her away. She truly believes that. And in time, the day will come when she can look back on that dream with nostalgia. With this little soliloquy running through my head, I leave Irisu Makina's hospital room behind. The evening of that same day, I learned that she slipped out of her bed and disappeared quietly from the hospital.
Papa, 遅いな。もうずっと長いこと悪い夢を見ていたような私が美浜学園にいたことも、風見雄二という人と出会って、でもこうして私の手にはやとしたらパパの存在も夢ではなかったんだって。だって約束したのよ。約束したもの。だから絶対来るよ。パパは絶対に来る。
Well, I really like the piano and this background music.
パパは一度も約束を破ったことないもん。だから私はこうして待ち合わせの約束の駅でもう約束の時間を少し過ぎているし、何人も行き交う駅前の人がもう私は人を怖がったりなんかしない。だってもうすぐパパが私を迎えに来てくれるもの。
Makina? Sorry, I guess I'm a little late. You wait long?
待ってたのよ。ずっと待ってたの。
I see. My bad. Also, I'm sorry. I told you I'd put on an end to everything, but I couldn't pull it off.
もういいのよ。全部もう終わったのよさ。ね、また逃げようよ。二人で。私はパパがいてくれればそれでいいの。だからまた逃げ出して二人だけでどこか誰も知らない場所へ行って暮らそうよ。
Yeah, sounds good. Let's do that.
行こう。こうして私たち二人は手を取り合って身を寄せ合うようにして。ねえ、どこへ行くの？
Good question. Any place you want to go, Makina?
海？
The sea, huh?
そう、海がいいのよ。
So we go to the beach. And then what?
花火がしたいな。
What else?
子犬と遊びたい。それと自転車の乗り方を教えてほしいな。
What do those have to do with the beach?
そうだね。
Oh, that's fine. We've got the money. I haven't touched that 70 million yen you gave me. We can do anything at all.
じゃあそれでフロリダの海辺に家を買おうよ。
Florida, huh? That a nice place?
温暖で過ごしやすいのよ。名物はシーフードとセックス。
Sounds appealing. I'm a big fan of both.
海辺に家を買ってその家で私の手作りのパンを出す店を始めようよ。
I like that. Hell, we'll get you a puppy and a bicycle too. And at night we can go out and play with the fireworks. And, well, let's see. What else? I mean, we've still got plenty of money, Makina. What do you want to do?
そうな。でも今はパパがいればそれでいいのよさ。あとはいらない。
I see.
パパ？
What is it?
血が出てるのよ。ほら、座席にも床の上にも
Yep. The truth is, I screwed up a bit. But it's fine. Doesn't hurt that much.
痛くない怪我は死んじゃう怪我なんだよ。
Yeah, it might be. It's getting hard to keep my eyes open. Feels like I'm gonna fall asleep unless I keep talking.
寝たら死んじゃうのよ。パパ？ねえ、また私を一人残して死んじゃうの？ねえ、そんなのやだよ。パパ！
世界の影にいたけど聞こえたよ。寂しい悲しい世の遠へ、薄い毛布を貫く声、肌に傷をつける。あなたが落とした目印、たどって歩けば明かりが森の中浮かぶ。ドアを開けていいの？君のこと救えるなんて嘘、切なくなるからやめてね。これ以上は泣きたくない。それでも信じたくなる。 My heart 心は壊れている。それでも愛して。冷え切っている紅茶を飲み干して、明日が来ることに備え、乾いた硬いパンをかじる。孤独が震えてる。私がなくした気持ちはどこかへ消えたの？答えは誰も知らない。いつになれば終わる？
それから1年。私はパパと約束した通り、パ、お店を始めて最初の頃は日本人が焼くパン屋ということであまりお客さんは多くなかった。それでも最近はお客さんも少しずつ増えてきて、もし私一人だったらここまで来ることもできなかったし、お店を始めようとも思わなかっただろう。私には私を助けてくれる人が思った以上にたくさんいて、多くの人に助けられて私がいる。その中でも一番感謝しているのは
Morning, Makina. Oh God, thank you.
おはよう。昨日はよく眠れた？
Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot better lately.
とにかく座って。今コーヒー入れてあげるのよ。
Yeah, appreciate it.
よかった。元気になって。1年前のあの日、あのまま死んじゃうのかと思ったのよ。
You hear JB tell it I'm not a sweet enough mutt to roll over and die that easily.
でも、右腕はなくなっちゃったけどね。
I did. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, the bones and muscle on my shoulder were totally pulverized, so the arm was basically dangling off a bit of skin. I knew it was gone the instant I got a decent look. When I was changing clothes in the station bathroom after being shot, I even considered just ripping the thing off and leaving it behind. Decided against it, though. No reason to give some poor janitor a heart attack.
だからってコンビニで買ったガムテープでぐるぐる巻きにすることないのよさ。あの時私パパの傷口の治療しながら何度も吐いたのよ。
True enough. Sorry about that.
私こそごめんなのよ。私のために本当。
It's fine. Feels like a bit of a lucky break, if anything. Small price to pay for a divorce from the devil.
ね、パパ。ちょうどお客さんもいない時間だし、朝ごはんにしようか。
Yeah, I'm actually starving.
最近はちゃんとご飯食べてくれるようになったから、私ちょっと嬉しいのよ。あれ、電話だ。パパ、ちょっと待っててね。Hello, this is Makina speaking.
909仕事よ。
んだよ、キアラかよ。なんなのよさ、こんな時間に。まだ朝なのよ。
緊急よ。30分後に迎えの車を出すわ。準備して。
めんどくせえ。おめえがやれよ。ライフル貸してやっから。私まだ朝ごはんも食べてないのよ。
あなたね、そんなもの私だって食べてないわよ。いいから準備するの。まったくもう、どうして9029号はいっつも言うこと聞かない子が襲名するのかしら。
そうカリカリすんなよ。生理が止まるぞ。
あなたたちがそうやってのんきにパン屋なんてやってられるのは誰のおかげだと思ってるの？
おーらい、わかってるって。ちゃんと働けばいいんでしょ。働けば真面目にやるのよさ。
正常期に誓って。
はいはい、正常期に誓って。
27分後迎えを出します。シーソー日で待機。
やあ。
You going?
なんか急な仕事なんだって。ごめんね。一人で大丈夫？
Not a problem. I'm pretty used to the artificial arm by now. Making coffee shouldn't be an issue.
じゃあちょっち行ってくるのよさ。
Don't screw up, kid.
問題ない。任して。ああ、そうだ。パパのリューポルド借りてっていい？
What, again? You're always breaking them.
大丈夫。ね、お願い。
Fine, take it.
やったあんがとうすぐ戻ってくるからね私は愛用の L96A1AWS の入ったケースと無理を言ってパパに借りたリューポルドのケースを折りたたみのアルミカートに縛り付け迎えの車が来る近所のショッピングセンターの駐車場までガラガラとカートを引いて歩く。フロリダの日差しはとても強くてサングラスをかけた目を空に向ければ、今日もいい天気になりそうなのよさ。こういう日はカラッとしてて湿度が低いから球もよく飛ぶしきっと一発で当たるよね。新しい街で新しい仕事として店を始め、そして私は重度負傷で退役したパパの代わりに全てがこれまでの私にはなかったもので、慣れないうちは戸惑うことも多いけれど、そうとても満足している。これまでの人生ではろくなことがなかったような気がするけれど、今は自分にできることが多くなったせいか、そしてきっと明日もそのまた先もずっとずっと毎日楽しいに違いないと。この穏やかな生活を守るのが今の私の一番の目標。9029現着。
確認した。
たった一言ですぐに回線が切られるのにも慣れた。この幸せな生活を守るにはやらなければいけないことがたくさんある。でも大丈夫。今日はまだ頭は痛くない。さて頑張りますか。そう自分に言い聞かせて見上げた空にはカモメの群れが飛んでいた。私はかけていたサングラスを外しポケットから出した目薬をさしながら静かに打ち寄せる心のまどろむ平和な音だった。グリザイアの果実。
Alrighty, everybody. That's the ending of the game. The good ending, not the crappy ending that we got last time. I figured you guys should see the actual decent ending where I'm not dead. So that's a plus. So I will not be continuing with Grisaia. I'm only gonna do the one route because well, I was kind of playing with fire uploading this anyway, this whole route anyway. So I'm not gonna push my luck and try to do all the routes because, quite frankly, the game is really long and I don't really want to play through it all over again. No offense, the game is good, but you know I have other games in the pipeline I want to get to, and I'm feeling that people are just kind of getting burnt out on Fruit of Grisaia. I mean, 100 parts. I mean, that's a lot. You know, no matter how you take it. So I'm gonna be playing a different game. I haven't decided which one yet, but stay tuned for that. I'll reveal that. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, everybody.